Before this episode plays, please note we had audio issues for the first 2 minutes. After then it's okay to listen to. Our apologies.
We are live. Hello, and welcome to today's episode of The Lad's Supper with me, Scotty Wartooth, Lord Kuntah, Super Lid Mario, and we have an extra guest today, Kimmy, who's back.
Hey! Scott, Kimmy!
So, yeah, I'm doing alright. Had a bit of a chill day today, so, yeah.
Fun. What about you, Kimmy? Been alright?
Me, yeah, I'm all good. All good, just this rubbish, horrible weather's just a bit annoying, but apart from that...
Yeah. Mario, all good? Yeah. Go on, give us some drama.
Drama?
Yeah.
Oh,
Drama.
God.
I don't know, just... So, we're all good.
TikTok trumps to come.
I want to hear that someone got run over and they saved the dog.
I was thinking I might have caused a potential sort of bit of drama on my TikTok because I went to go watch the Batman movie in the cinema over the other night, and like my entire feed is nothing but like people going on about how it's like the best superhero movie in the world, like so far and all that. And I went to go watch this movie like because I need to like actually watch it to give my opinion on it, and I actually fell asleep in the cinema.
Oh no!
This is actually the first time I've ever fallen asleep in a cinema, and it was to a fucking Batman movie. Like I did not.
Was you actually tired though?
I didn't go. I was bored.
Right. Okay.
Like I didn't go to the cinema like tired as such, but no, I literally like got so bored. Like I fell asleep in this movie. Like, I get why people will like it, but it's so long. It's far too long. It needs like this. Is like I tell you what, this is like the one time I would actually appreciate Warner Brothers cutting out like half an hour from the fucking film. I was so pissed when they did that with like BVS like, and all that. But there just aren't going to be that many films where he can express himself in that sort of way anymore. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Oh, I think it's really sad that he's retiring. Like, there's never going to be another Jim Carrey movie. It's just...
I know.
There'll be a Sonic 3.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean he'll be in it.
The producer said no. The producer said if there's no Jim Carrey, there's no Sonic.
They'll just CGI his face.
But they said we've got him. Don't worry.
Or they'll kill him, so then they can legally CGI his face to finish off the series because they're allowed to do that apparently. Actually, they're allowed to bring people back from the original Star Wars and put them in the newer films, and they've been long dead.
Borrow Disney for that one.
I mean, who gets the money? Like, do you know what I mean?
Who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? Anyway, should we move on to our TikTok trumps? I know a few people are itching.
I'll go first if you
sorry,
want.
I just realised I had to turn off my my channel point's sound alerts and stuff.
Oh no!
So,
it's alright. I'm fine.
That's gonna ruin the episode a little bit later.
It's alright. I now have my stream on Twitch. I've quickly set up the original OBS to stream this because my Streamlabs weren't working. So
Mine's not working either. I can't connect mine to Twitch. When I click to go live, it just says it can't connect.
Oh, well, mine's coming up with driver issues. So, yeah, apologies for those listening live. I've only just come online. But those listening to the podcast, you can fucking hear the whole thing. Lucky cunts. But yeah, let's move on to our TikTok trump. So, Kimmy, you want to go first?
I'll go first. I've actually got nothing, so I'm pleased to report that I'm all good. All
nice
good
one.
in the hood. Yeah.
Fair.
Mario?
Yeah, I had a video taken down.
Just the one?
Just the one.
Alright.
No bans, but...
No ban?
Talking about Sonic, came out of the cinema, had a tiny bit of signal, noticed that video had been taken down. Couldn't appeal it because there's no signal after that, so went home, appealed it, got put back up, and no ban yet. And it's for fucking chocolate bar rating.
Yes, that's right.
Chocolate bar Tinder. And I thought, maybe them taking it down will blow it up. No. Fuck's sake. It was because there was no like tits in it, or like nudity, or
Do you
ass,
put
or
Tinder
whatever.
in there? Do you write Tinder in it?
It does, yeah.
Because Tinder's a restricted word, so
Not for
Tinder
me.
will flag up.
Not for me.
Fuck
It's
Tinder.
not.
No. If you look at my last few Tinders, one's got 2.1 million
Really?
views.
Hey, what's wrong with
highest
Tinder?
one's like 19 million. Oh, it works for me.
Yeah,
if it doesn't have Tinder,
The restricted kind of words on TikTok are just very inconsistent, I find. The ones that tend to restrict everyone else, sometimes you get the exceptions that just blow up for whatever reason. I don't know if it's because a moderator looked down and thought, okay, we'll give that one a miss or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that.
No.
But it happens with a lot of sort of things and that. Things that
Maybe
like
the combination of words.
content work for other people and that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Be a
Did
combination
you have
of the
Tinder
hashtag.
and chocolate starfish? That might have like.
Right, so
It was a chocolate video.
we're at 1-0 to Mario. Scott, you got anything?
I think I mostly just had a profile. Well, I had my profile picture taken down again. I had it restored. 2 days later, again it went down, but after appeal, it went back up within 30 minutes. So.
Oh, okay.
No, wait, no, it wasn't the profile picture. It was the bio. Sorry.
Okay. I mean, that's
There's
still.
only a reason why they just take it down. I
Yeah.
request an appeal and they always put it back up. It's been the same bio and profile picture for months now, and it keeps going down. Clearly, there's nothing on the system to say that it's already been reviewed, and that.
Yes.
But yeah,
No.
it
There
goes
should be
down
an
again and
approved
again and
button that they
again, and it's-
tick.
Yeah.
And once it's been
This-
approved, that's it.
There should be. There's just not enough
yeah.
logic. The guidelines actually state that if you've had something taken down, there's a likelihood that it could get taken down again.
Yes.
And it's
Yeah.
like,
That was in their
Why?
new up. That was in their
It's
new
stupid.
update.
well, why? And
Yeah,
there's
makes no
also
sense.
something about if you don't post original content, then it won't get put out.
Again, that's
I've
another new one.
seen so many clips
Yeah, I was gonna
of
say that
football
bollocks, like
and
my-
TV and Will fucking Smith. I'm sick of that cunt already. My God, I was sick of it after I saw it twice. I was like, okay, and then it was just everywhere, and it still fucking is. I need his fucking light gun thing and just shoot myself with it, so I fucking forget everything.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
so sick of
my
it.
For You
Sorry,
page
I'm really
is full of like
passionate about
stolen content
being
everywhere. Like,
pissed off.
literally, the new guideline update recently, it literally says it's supposed to not put your content on the For You page if you've got stolen content. What absolute bollocks! This is why, like, every time
Yeah.
they do something in the guidelines,
algorithm don't
you
know.
get the guy, you get like the one guy who's actually read the whole thing and goes through like what it means for TikTok and creators like in future. I don't give a fuck what it says because there's nothing consistent about it. It always says, oh yeah, this will no longer be the case. This was going to be the case now. It's never consistent. It's never like it. The very things they've said in the updates here that are not going to be on the For You page anymore is all over my For You page, and I cannot get rid of it. Just
I think the way they're dealing with it is the unoriginal content. They either need to see it, the moderators, and go, right, this is a YouTube video, get rid of that, or the algorithm needs to detect that this one has been uploaded by somebody else. But if neither of them two things happen, they can't physically monitor it. There's no physical way to do it, so they're never going to
It
tackle
gets
it.
reported.
Yeah. Anyway, so you got two. We're going to give you 2 points, things you had it taken down twice.
yeah, the same. It was the bio, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but it happened twice.
I'm starting to lose track of what actually went down at this point. I'm pretty sure it was the bio that went down. Then 2 days later, it went down again, even though it had already been restored like 2 days before. So
Well, a restore
Yeah.
doesn't get rid of your violations, so you still have two violations.
That's what worries me there. I
Yeah.
get shit taken down all the time and restored, but no, that violation's still going to stay there.
Alright, so I'm going to give myself, before I even tell you, 4 points. Because I have been banned twice this week and had 2 videos taken down. I've never been banned twice in 1 week.
I have.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So I had the video taken down for adult nudity. Got a 24-hour ban. On the 22nd hour, they restored the video and gave me my account back. I've never had that before. Normally, I'd have to wait the 24 hours or a week or whatever it is, but this one was 24 hours. But they actually gave me the account back straight away, and I was like, that's fucking weird.
Sometimes they're really good with these when they actually review situations and stuff like that. So
I don't mind that. I can handle that.
One of the takedowns I had this week was like within the half an hour it was actually reviewed. But I've had cases where I've had to wait nearly about a week for it. But
I've still got
sometimes
videos
actually within
in
the
review
hour. Yeah, sometimes
last
they're really
year.
good. Sometimes they take forever.
And then I had another video taken down the next day for bullying. I got another 24-hour ban. And I'm glad I got a 24-hour ban and not more, because that means that the 24-hour ban the day before, they scrapped that off my record. Because it should have been a week ban. But it was only a 24-hour ban. I lost that appeal. It was a bloke eating a bloody what's it. That was all it was. And I was duetting it because it was funny. And yeah, I'm now a
It was
bully.
a Chinese penis.
No, don't get me wrong. I get it. I get how you can look at it in that light, and that's the only reason I'm not grumbling, because I know the type of snowflakes there are in this world, and I can actually see why people might look at it like that. And I've just got to start having that approach to all my videos from now on. looking at it and going, will one cunt have a problem with this? If so, it's not good enough. Like, I've got to make stuff that, do you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. No, I'm doing what I want.
Probably because it looked like a Chinese penis.
I was considering it, and I thought, no, you know what? No, fuck that. I'll do it how I want to do it. No, well, basically, this woman had this thing hanging off her face, right? It was like I don't know, like a giant wart. And this bloke gets a pair of like snippers and he cuts it off, right? And he holds the what's it and he eats it. And I just go, ugh. And that was it. I mean, it was disgusting. Not the thing on her face. Not saying that was disgusting. I mean, it weren't great, but it was more the of him eating it. That was my reaction, not judging this person. But yeah, it just annoys me that the original video don't get taken down.
Yeah.
Because that was the bullying one. I just found...
You just reacted to it.
I just reacted to it, but not even like, haha, that's funny, you should do more of that. It was more of a, that was a disgusting idea. But yeah, that was my first win, by the way, in 14 podcasts, or is it 13? Anyone know what episode we're on? No? No.
13?
13? Right, we did episode 12 together. This is 14.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 100% 14. So yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that win. So from next week, this week we're gonna try and work out some stuff. So the winner of TikTok Trumps, we're gonna somehow present them with something, and we're gonna do exactly the same for our Two Truths One Lie with our guests. If somebody gets it wrong, we're gonna have some forfeits and some punishments just to kind of keep the games a little bit more interesting. Why's your camera going on and off?
It froze.
Not for us, it didn't.
I was just resetting it. On my screen, it did.
No, we could see you moving.
Weird.
Yeah. All right, so today's guest, who will be here in a little while, we have... Is it Dhean? Or is it just Dean? You seen the way he spells it?
It's just Dean.
Yeah, but he spells it with a H.
The D is silent.
Ian.
Ian. Hello, Ian. No, because it is just Dean, but he spells it like Dhean. Is it a silent H?
I think
No,
it will
it's-
be, yeah.
I'm glad
Might be
we're having this
Clive.
conversation now, because I would have called him Dhean. Dheanasaurus. So yeah, it's Dheanasaurus on TikTok, I believe. He's from Wales. He's
Welsh,
close.
Jeff Goldblum.
I believe he's close friends with Juicy Boy TV, another big popular TikTok content creator.
And Ronnie Rex.
Who?
Ronnie Rex.
Is that the dinosaur guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, we saw him last year, I believe, or the year before.
No, yeah, we saw him September last year.
Yeah. I think
I
I've
joined
talked
his
to him for
live
ages.
last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I didn't recognise him outside his dinosaur costume.
Gonna do a podcast, and he was like, "Yeah."
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. So I did drop him. No, I haven't dropped him a message yet. I will do.
We've got some
We'll
good
get
guests.
Ian.
We've got some good guests coming up soon. Not
Really?
that Dhean ain't good.
Well.
I can make that sound so bad, like phrasing things. What I just meant is we've got some exciting people coming on. Today's guest actually dropped out, and me and Dean have been talking for a while. We couldn't find the right date for him, and then today's guest dropped out. And first person I messaged was Dean. I was like, "Can you do tomorrow?" And he was like, "Yes." I was like, "Fucking get in there!" Oh, what perfect timing! We reached this point of the podcast sooner than usual, and I was just stalling until you come on.
Oh, right, sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. So, Dean, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm a silly Welsh boy called Dean.
Nice.
That's basically all I have to say, I guess.
Dean, the conversation was just having the H in your name.
Right, so, so it's an inside joke that went too far, and professionally I have to go by that now. As in, I have to.
Right.
So, in college, we were all stoned, and we got onto the conversation of silent letters. And I was like, I've got a silent H in my name. And I do, because my first name's Thomas. My second name's Dean. Right? And absolutely everyone just went, what? Dhean? And rather than correcting them on it being in Thomas, I just went, no, it's silent. And so everyone started calling me Dean with a H for ages. And so I changed it on Facebook. And then I got contacted to work on a film. And I said yes, but this was through Facebook. And I sat there watching the credits, and as the credits came up, it said Dhean Morris, and I looked on IMDb, and I was Dhean Morris, and I'm the only Dhean Morris on IMDb. So I was like,
No, that's good though. That's good.
Okay.
If people know it's you, and especially if you're the only one, it makes it a lot. Because when I was looking for a picture, normally I'd go on your TikTok and I'd screenshot a video, but for some reason I went on Google and I just typed in the dheanasaurus, and yeah, straight away it gave me a picture of you. Now, if I typed in Kimmy K, I did actually. It gave me pictures of you, but they were all screenshots from your TikTok videos or your inappropriate content. I say inappropriate. Inappropriate for me to use as inappropriate for me to use as a thumbnail clip. Actually, do you know what? Maybe not.
That's like old
There
YouTube,
I was suggesting
right?
that the D was silent.
The D was silent. Heen. Heen.
He was hidden.
How did you get started on TikTok?
So I've been doing like videos for YouTubers for years, and I tried YouTube myself, and I was walking up the Sugarloaf Mountain in Wales with Schaefer.
Sorry, did you say the Sugar Mountain?
The Sugarloaf Mountain. It's called the Sugarloaf. I can't remember the Welsh name for it, but everyone calls it Sugarloaf.
He said Sugarloaf Mountain, and I just pictured Charlie the Unicorn.
Oh my god!
No, Charlie.
Yeah.
Candy Mountain, Charlie.
I when I hear that, I either think Candy Mountain within the Charlie the Unicorn, or I go back to Animal Farm.
What?
Oh
porn?
goodness me! Okay.
Yeah, two dramatically different things there, but it's just both got like Candy Mountain in it. It's like, oh dear.
Anyway, with your story.
I was with my mate Schaefer, who does a lot of voice impressions on online, and got quite popular with it. And he was like, "You know what? You're quite funny, Dean. You should just, start a TikTok. Everyone's blowing up on it at the moment." And I was like, "Okay." And that's sort of where I started the TikTok. I didn't think anything of it, and then
I think that's the same case with all of us. No one planned on it. You just done something one day, and someone went, "That's funny," and that was pretty much it. Yeah,
pretty much.
I mean, we could just all been carried on doing the same boring shit every day, but now we get to live this stressful life. Fucking have it. All right, let's move on. Let's go over to our first game of the podcast. 2 Truths, 1 Lie. I'll let Mario say his usual joke.
You normally say it.
No, I normally take the. I normally say what you say.
You've been stealing my joke. No, it's kind of died now. Carry on, dude.
Come on.
Well, then revive it.
I want to hear the joke.
Always. Oh, it's not really a joke. It's kind of like, if you're going to do the truth, when you do your 2 truths, 1 lie, it's always good to kind of sandwich the lie. Just say.
Oh, okay. Right.
So, like truth, lie. Good format.
This is so awkward.
It's a good format, and also really
I'm not feeling it.
Lie.
Yeah, it's not flowing.
I've got to do this every time now.
I can't do it. There's no energy to just go. It doesn't work.
You're under pressure.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you suck
I'm
in bed.
bored of it now. No, just you know what? End the lie with the last one.
That's better.
I
like that idea.
So my 2 truths and a lie in whatever order. You can catch me accidentally in the Russell Crowe Robin Hood movie. I once stole from the Queen.
Stole.
And I have been accused of kidnapping a person.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Wow. Okay. I liked all of these.
I like this. This is more like it.
Every week we get some really dramatic ones. Like there's me like trying to use Google for ideas, and like some of these ideas we keep getting like.
Yeah. This should be like. This sounds more like 2 lies, 1 truth, maybe. But. All right. Let's break these down a little bit. Let's start with the first one. Robin Hood. How? Right. I'm guessing you was a part of the crew.
No, I was quite young because it was 2010. I was 15.
Breaking and entering.
And they sort of. So they've got a beach down in Pembroke called Freshwater East. It's where they film a load of stuff. Dobby's grave is down there. Like loads of stuff is filmed
Dobby?
down there. And
Dobby?
yeah, Dobby
From Harry Potter.
from Harry Potter. Yeah.
Got a fucking grave in real life.
Well, yeah. There's like a memorial there.
Did he
Loads of
die?
people, like socks and stuff.
When did he die?
So is like cannabis legal
In-
in that town then?
Oh, what are you on
Oh
about?
fuck.
Oh, you're on about Doobie?
Dobby.
Dobby?
Yeah.
Dobby?
Yeah,
that's-
Dobby from Harry
the Dobby.
Why is it
the,
real-
the little bit in the film where they literally buried him.
Did
all
they?
the stones and that are still there. You can actually go to the point where they filmed where they buried him.
They
and
leave the
actual
grave
set
in
bit
there.
I thought Dobby was free. I don't remember
Yeah,
Dobby
and then he
dying.
He's free to
I
die.
didn't
Yeah,
I didn't
he is.
fucking know he
Not
died.
instantly,
I've seen all them films,
they
like-
give him a sock and then a stand.
I've
Like,
seen all the films at least 5 times. I've never seen Dobby die.
I haven't seen
definitely
the
have.
last few.
Nah,
Are
maybe.
you kidding?
It was so emotionally traumatizing that my brain just wiped it out.
It was horrible.
I bet it was. Fuck, I thought Dobby was a free elf. I thought he was out there living his best life with his fucking sock.
Well, he went on and did Lord of the Rings afterwards, didn't he? So
Oh. All right, so that's kind of believable.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. So basically, I was down on the beach playing with my mates, and we saw a person go like down, but we were just all waving, and then
They
they
were
said
kind of
like down, and you can
shooing
see,
you away.
You can see us duck.
Right.
In a certain scene when they like you can literally see us in the background go "Oop," like, and they kept it in the film for some reason.
Well, maybe they didn't notice you, or maybe it's bullshit. So next,
I mean, it's I mean, I'll say it's
Oh, God.
surprising like what does actually make it into like the final cut. Remember like a fucking Game of Thrones with the Starbucks cup that was in the middle of the
Yeah.
table. Like,
fucking watches, everything, mobile
Yeah, it was
phones.
incredible.
I edited the episode and saw that. I just thought that'll do.
That's the issue. They didn't see it. You just don't.
No,
I didn't
no.
see it the first time.
I think that just they tried to make Game of Thrones part of the Fight Club universe because every scene in Fight Club references Starbucks in some way.
Does it?
Yeah. Except for the one scene where they smash an entire coffee shop
I've
because
never
Starbucks
noticed.
were like, we don't want our name on that.
You just gave me a reason to watch it again. I love that film. Did not know that.
And now I'm just thinking maybe Game of Thrones is in the same universe as Tyler Durden.
No, you can't smash up our cafe. Go smash up Costa or something.
It was literally like that.
All right. So, what did you steal from the Queen?
I stole. So I
Her virginity.
was part of
What-
choir. Who was
co-
on.
you was on. You was in a choir.
I was in a choir called Only Boys Allowed, where we came third
That's a bit
in Britain's
sexist.
Got Talent.
no, you were in Only Boys Allowed.
I was,
I
yeah.
remember that.
Did you?
Oh.
Did you let girls who identified as boys in?
Oh, I want to Google
yeah.
Yeah. Good.
It's led by a gay man. So yeah, we were quite progressive.
Yeah. Just a bad.
Anyway,
Just a bad name, really.
Came third. Asked to perform for the Queen in Buckingham Palace, and I basically my nana is like my best friend. If you've seen any of my early TikToks, you'll see that we always used to do silly TikToks together. And I was like, I'm gonna rob a whole like flower and press it for my nana, and I did, and I had to go past security. But when we went past security, we had to go out the front, and I thought that they had caught me, but there was actually the changing of the guard. And this man with a semi-automatic stood in front of me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna get killed for stealing a flower." But I got away with it, and no one knew about it until I'm
now.
saying this on a live broadcast podcast.
Someone just wrote MI5's gonna be knocking on his door after this podcast. Where's the fucking flower? All right, you have to remind me of the third one.
I got accused of kidnapping someone.
That was it. Who accused you?
So my brother had a lot of people not like him for some reason in my hometown, and so a girl had gone missing, and they knew that I gave my brother lifts a lot so they had
Madeline
clocked my
McCann, is it?
license plate. No, a little bit late for that. That wasn't me.
Yeah, everyone so far has said that.
Yeah.
Now, how are you any different?
Covering my tracks. And basically, I was in a party in a certain place, and there was no way my car could have been anywhere near where the girl had been kidnapped. But my car registration had been said by these people that didn't like my brother, and I woke up one morning with my mum knocking the door, being like, "There's police at the door." Now, when people say there's police at the door, I seem to I think like front door, right?
Yeah.
So, side note, I sleep bollock naked.
Good lad.
And I get out of bed and I go towards the bedroom door, open the bedroom door, and there's a police officer in full garms just standing there. And I'm like, "You're right, officer?" And I slowly back away into my bed and like sort of like lie there. And they say, "Where was your car?" All the usual spiel. And then they were like,
"Yeah, we know the usual spiel for kidnapping a child."
We've all been accused of kidnapping. And then they were like, "We're gonna check your bedroom." And they checked everywhere. They checked in the cupboards and stuff like that. Now my stupid mouth, half trying to be helpful, but also half being like, "You're an idiot. Don't stop speaking." Well, don't you want to check the car? Because they were ready to leave, and I was like, "But you thought my car was there. Like, obviously, maybe they'd be in the car." And they were like, "Can we check the car?" And I was like, "Yeah, let me get dressed." And obviously, no one was in the car. I didn't kidnap anyone. She turned up later that day. She just ran away from the house. But I got accused of kidnapping.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. All of them are true.
Yeah. I can't wait. I can't
even pick a hole in them.
I want to say the last one is false.
I want to say the first one.
I want to say the first one.
Because the police knocking at your door. That's funny. The only hole I'm going to pick, you sleep naked, right? And you're at home with your mother, and your mother just knocked on your bedroom door. Did you not get concerned that you was going to open the door and your mum would be there?
I was kind of thinking, like, you left your bedroom naked. Like,
I mean, my mum probably hasn't seen my dick since I was probably 3 years old.
So my mum sort of went, "I'll leave you to it." So I got out of bed, and I sort of just was gonna grab my clothes that were on like the landing by the bathroom, and there was the police officer.
Okay, it does sound believable. I mean, that, or you wrote a story one day, maybe for a YouTuber, and that was a story you wrote, and that's why it's so believable, because you've had practice. Right, Batman and Robin. I mean, we could debunk that, but we haven't got time. We could just watch it. I am going to say Batman and Robin, but we don't have to agree on this one.
Okay, I said Robin Hood, but...
Oh, did you? Fuck! Robin Hood! Shit!
Batman and Robin!
You are correct with that one. It wasn't Batman and Robin.
Oh, shit! Oh,
was it Batman and Robin Goes to the Beach?
The Bryan Adams like sound song.
It's just fucking Batman and Robin, but like Baywatch scenery and running. Oh fuck! All right. I'm still sticking with Robin Hood.
Okay.
All right, Kimmy, go on. Give us your decision.
I thought the first one, but then you've convinced me that it's the last one. I thought it might be the first one, and it might have happened, but they cut it out, maybe. But
okay.
Now I don't know. What's everyone else saying?
I'm gonna say the last one just because it's the least like exciting out of the three. Don't know.
I'm just gonna go with the last one.
I
think it might be based on truth, that one, but I feel like you kind of added another layer into that one that was I don't know.
Yeah, I'm actually moving to the last one, and for the same reason. No. For the same reason Scotty said, I think the reason they all sound so good is because they are all true. But I think the last one is based on a truth, but is a lie.
Yeah, I'll go the same then.
All right, you want me to reveal?
And his name was Lewis.
I want to find it how hilarious this is that you've all convinced them that the first one was true, because that one's the false one.
Oh fuck!
Hell.
So it's mostly true.
That's my audience's fault.
Except it's not. It wasn't me that you can see. I wasn't nowhere near there. That's my friend who lives in Pembroke, Rachel. She's in this.
Okay.
She's in the movie.
And Dobby.
And Dobby.
And Dobby. Can't believe he's dead.
Yeah.
I mean, he never existed. I should just think of it that way. I mean, it's still sad though. All right. So
CGI, isn't it? They just turn the computer on.
yeah, but Yoda will always like be alive, like in my heart. So I didn't care for Yoda the first time I saw him.
I now want to see like a random extra scene where Dobby comes back with the Force.
And meets Batman and Robin, right?
Yeah, Batman and Robin. Looking for the filming of Robin Hood.
Best crossover event of the century.
I think that was the first time we all got it wrong, and two of us could have had it right. And
so close.
I literally changed my mind because everyone who's watching is shouting, it's the last one, it's the last one. I'm like, oh, fucking hell, right. And someone started telling me, it's the last, I just Googled it, it wasn't a girl, it was a boy named Lewis. And I was like, oh, that's fucking facts. That's what I thought, that's what he's done then. He's told a true story, but replaced boy for girl. And I'm like, I mean, we have had some like that, like, no, that's a lie. Then they just told us the same story, but a slight little change, and I'm like, that's not really how this works. Like, right?
It's usually the thing when we sort of explain the rules, and we say, well, you could pick a true story and then like make a lie on that.
Oh, your door open.
Sometimes yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like basically
Get out my mum's door.
You give that idea, and then suddenly they're like, oh, actually, that's that it inspires them to actually do that. Like, oh, I could do that. Yeah.
Oh, is it a cat?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Not just the cat and the dog too. So
no, they don't come back in my room at the same time. Like,
you have a dog as well?
Because this room is usually a safe space for the cat, but because my dog likes to look out the patio sort of like window, like just see the passers-by. He loves coming up in my room and sitting right on the bedside here, just look out the window from above. He gets really excited when he gets to do that.
Oh,
yeah.
So our second game.
The cat and dog are a bit weird, but anyway.
Before you start
go on.
we start the second game, I need to go and get a beer. I'm really sorry.
Do
I
it.
forgot to pick them up. I'm gonna go and get a beer.
Do it. Kimmy wants to sing us a song anyway.
Have you heard me sing? No,
Go
you
on.
have not. No. You'll have no viewers left.
I've got a game. Dean, the first Frozen song that comes to your head. What is the title of it?
Oh, please do one.
Lost in the Woods.
Yeah,
from
thank
Frozen
you.
2.
Oh.
Great song.
I don't know that one. I only know one song.
Sing some Tenacious D.
Oh, I got Kimmy a couple of podcasts ago, and I had a chat with Tommy Wells beforehand, and I told him Kimmy's Tourette's trigger word, and said, "Can you put that in your lie, like, and work out a way to do it?" And he did. He said it. Kimmy started like, you can see that she was holding like her tics back. But then
I was really
you were
struggling.
really trying, and then Tommy convinced her that was the real one.
Yeah, right.
She got it wrong.
It was true.
I was like, what a fucking coincidence to believe that. I won't start you off today. I can only get away with that once before I'm actually a cunt. Or maybe in a few episodes. We don't know. All right, Mario's back. What beers you get, Mario? Anything nice?
Camden Hells.
Oh,
So
you like that one, don't you?
I love it.
It reminds me of Duff.
Duff. It does a little bit.
Yeah.
I love it because it's North London. It's like just down the road from where I used to live. But it's like £3 a bottle in Waitrose, and then we've got a little corner shop, and they've been selling 3 for £5. I'm like, fucking hell, that's a bargain, and that's essentially 3 pints.
I've never seen a corner shop like your corner shop.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's
kind of on the end, not really on the corner.
No, but it just looked like they stole everything off the back of a lorry and dumped it somewhere.
Well, it's called Simply Fresh.
Nah.
Best before the 8th of December 2021. I only discovered this yesterday. I was buying bottles of Strongbow because I'm a chap. I love Strongbow. It's like my guilty pleasure. And I've been buying these bottles because they're like £2. It was like fucking brilliant. And then I realised they were 8 months out of date.
Oh,
Explained a lot.
Yeah, that's
not
what he
good for your
does.
Stomach.
No, it absolutely ripped a hole through me. So I stopped.
I was disappointed. I actually brought some Strongbow, and the reason I brought it is because it's called Strongbow Ultra. And I thought, oh, Strongbow Ultra, that sounds cool. It's diet. The Ultra means diet. Like, what? To me, Ultra means the opposite. Yeah, Ultra.
Diet from what?
Strongbow
Alcohol?
Ultra, yeah, 95 calories per can. That's because it's fucking half a can.
Oh, shit.
In my opinion.
Fuck off.
You give me a whole can, it's no longer diet. It's like...
That looks like baby milk. That looks like Aptamil.
It's 4%
It's like
still.
an energy
Aptamil.
drink.
Yeah, it's 4% still. I mean,
Formula.
it tastes like, I don't know, you put ice in it and the ice has melted. Like,
It looks like baby formula in a tin for like when you go on trips.
who gives a shit how many calories are in alcohol? Like, the idea of alcohol is to make you stop caring. Do you know what I mean?
You already know that it's dead calories when you're drinking it. You're like, yeah.
Well, it's
They're
all,
not, you know.
it's all energy
They're not
at
going
the
to
end of
just
the day.
shift.
Fuck
Talk
calories.
shit.
So, we're going to move on to our second game. So, our second game's a little bit
That was-
different because this time you're going to tell a story. This story could be real, could be false. You could be making it up on the spot. We don't know. But the main thing is we're going to quiz you a lot harder on this one. And
That's fine.
not only that, we have to all convince each other why we should agree, why people should agree with us.
Yeah, you didn't have to
Yeah.
all agree with me last time.
Did we?
No, yeah, because the last game, like, we can have our own decisions, but in this
Yeah.
game, we all have to agree.
We
I was
have
saying,
to,
like, yeah,
and
you
then we
know
come
what,
your
you
way.
didn't have to go with my idea on the last game.
But yeah, it's
We
like,
also require a video of evidence of everything that's taking place in the story too.
alright, so off you go.
Video evidence.
I will preface this story with, I've been told it's probably not a good idea to say this in public.
Fuck it. This ain't in public. This is online.
As in, like, publicly online. But I was
Oh.
like, you know what?
Fine.
I'm going to say it. Anyway.
Yeah, fuck it.
Anyway, so I once wrote a sketch called Baby Robbery, and the whole premise of it was this bank's getting robbed, and the main robber couldn't find a babysitter, so had to bring the baby along because he's a stay-at-home dad. And so everything is in whispers, like, and the hostages are like, why are you whispering? And like he sort of tells the story, and they're all like, oh, and they get on the side of the robbers, and they're like, anyway, and like, you know, like get on with the robbing. And then the police come in, and they're super loud, and everyone's like, shh, and the baby wakes up, and everyone complains at the police, right? One of my favorite things I've ever written. Couldn't find, for about a year and a half, could not find a location because apparently banks are like $2,000. You spend $2,000 a day on hiring out a bank, and I am not a man who has $2,000 a day. you look like you're about to say something.
So I've just been gifted 5 subs from your favourite narrator. So I've literally missed like half the story of that one because I've got these like ringing in my ear. Thank you, narrator, for that.
Oh, I just typed to mine. I just typed legend. Legend.
This is the stream that we're going to be using for the podcast later, and like this is literally going over a story right now.
Right, so
I've
pretty good,
literally
actually.
missed like half of what that was there. Thank you, dude. But yeah, I might need to hear that again.
So, in summary, he wrote the story of somebody robbing a bank, but throughout the whole robbery, the bloke had to have the baby with him. So it was all done like, put your hands up, you know, to keep the baby asleep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was it
and
like
I
a
love that story. That is
stay-at-home
amazing.
dad, and you couldn't find a babysitter. Anyway, couldn't find a bank, so I contacted the BBC, who I wrote it for, and was like, "Hi, you've commissioned this thing. I can't find a bank. Can you find a location that looks like a bank?" I get a message back the next day, being like, "I found a location. Let's go recce it." I was like, "Okay." Went to go look. I was like, "Yeah, we can sort of make this look like a bank." I went home. I did the call sheets. I did everything for it, and it's the night before, and I get a phone call from the producer that I had contacted, and they were like, "Dean, you can't come in at 9 a.m. anymore. You've got to come in at 12." And I was like, "Right, that's all right. I'll rearrange." Then a second phone call comes in. "Hi, Dean. You can't with you.
You can't what? Sorry.
You can't bring any guns with you.
Okay.
Not even super
like fake guns or like because robbery, you sort of make it look like a robbery. I was like, yeah, that's fine. And then a third one, which is like, right, when you come in at 12, you've got to stay in the cafe. You're going to be heavily guarded by security, and then we're going to bring you through, and the head of BBC Wales themselves is going to bring you to this location. And I was like, can you just explain to me, like, hang on, you've given me all these things. Can you explain to me what the hell's happening? And they were like, Dean, sit down, buckle up. I was like, okay. They were like, so the location where you're filming is literally location, a tiny corridor, and then the literal studio for Crime Watch, right? And I was like, okay. And they were like, Dean, shut the fuck up. Let me talk. I was like, okay. In there, they were doing like testimonials, like the people talking to camera sort of thing. And in this particular episode, they had safe house victims brought who were obviously in safe houses because they were being hunted down, and they were quite traumatized, and they were doing those sort of like they were all blackened out sort of thing, like you can't see what they look, they're just shadows, those sort of interviews, but in the Crime Watch studio. And I was like, right, okay, this is, and they were like, yeah, and so we kind of just want you to not be there because you're going to have people in literal police officer outfits, and then people who are actually police officers who are like fully kitted out with weapons, and also you're going to be dressed, as a bank robber and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, right, yeah, fair. Anyway, like, no, Dean, there's very crucial information why, in particular, you can't go. And I was like, why? And they were like, guess who they're safe house victims for? And I was like, they can't be safe house victims for a bank robbery, are they? And they were like, yeah. So now I have to stay in the cafe guarded by security, while safe house victims of a bank robbery had to film in Crime Watch, and right next to them was a bank that was set up for my sketch. Anyway, 12 o'clock comes, I go up. Most of the safe house victims are out. I'm dressed in full balaclava. I've got other robbers with me. I've got people who look like police officers there. There are still police officers in the area just in case, like fully armed. And I'm there I was like, right, let's set up the scene then. And halfway through, I was still very stressed. We were doing our lines, and then my friend Kerry, who's my cameraman and also helped me set this all up, went, Dean. And I was like, yes, bear in mind, full garb, still fully armed police officers. How many guns did we have? And I was like, 5. And he was like, oh. And I was like, not right now. Please don't do oh. Please don't say oh. I am stressing enough as it is. And he went, and he looked down, and he had this duffel bag in his hand. And he opened up the duffel bag, and in the duffel bag was our most realistic looking gun. It was like a metal BB gun painted black. And I looked at it, I looked at him, I literally looked at the police officer, and you're going to get me killed. They've got weapons. This isn't, no, stop. So I called the producer over, and she was like, right, very calm and collected. In 5 minutes, you're going to go over there. There's a dead spot. No cameras are pointed at it. You're going to go over there with this duffel bag and just drop it. Just drop it in that corner. Wait a couple of minutes, and then come back. And then I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to put the gun in my car. And so that happened. No one got killed, but I very nearly got killed because of that. And that's kind of the story.
Right. Fuck. I gotta remember all of that now. I'm gonna start with how did the real gun get on the set? Was it real? It wasn't a real gun. Sorry, no. Or was it?
No, it was a BB gun.
It was a BB gun.
Replica-like thing. Yeah, I've
It's
had
not the Will-
BB guns like that.
Yeah.
It's not the William Baldwin thing.
Yeah, because obviously I've got 2 indoors, but they're airsoft guns, but they look more real than anything. Like they just look identical. So I wondered maybe if you meant something like that. I don't know where to start. I thought this was starting off when you went about robbing a bank and all that. And it was like, what was the title of it called?
Baby robbery.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a sperm bank. And that's what I thought the joke was.
Ah.
And like then you kind of went off, and I was like, oh. And then I kind of got lost in my own head about a story about a person who robs a sperm bank at gunpoint. And I started creating a story in my head, and I'd come back to your story. Okay. I believe a lot of this, but I feel like something is changed to make it not real. If that makes sense. How are you three feeling?
What did you have for breakfast that day?
I didn't tend to eat breakfast back then. I forget. I was too stressed.
See, okay.
I do think
I
at
was
least
thinking
most of that
if you
is
had
true.
cereal.
I barely have breakfast now.
No.
No, neither do I.
So I
literally had a
barely,
korma.
have breakfast in the mornings over like work or anything. So yeah.
You had a korma for breakfast.
No,
You are
korma
Welsh.
pot noodle. Chicken korma pot noodle.
Ugh. So,
Oh, the Kabuto ones.
I really don't know where to go. So,
Stay there.
I think it's a good story. I think it's
I think it's a
probably
story that you wanted to
believable.
tell. Yeah.
It's believable,
Yeah, exactly,
but you did
yeah.
say that you wasn't allowed to take guns.
Yeah, and then you had 5 guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had 5 guns. My friend Carrie thought we only had 4, so took 4 out of the bag.
But there was 5.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And the 5th one was the replica one, the one that looked really good. But that was your gun then?
Yeah.
But you told them you only had 4, so you had to hide that one?
Yeah. So he thought we had 4. We actually had 5. That one was brought on set accidentally.
Yeah, so
and then we had to get rid of it.
So the producers and everyone, the police involved, all knew about the 4 guns. So they were authorised to be on set. So if a 5th gun appeared, then suspicions would have been...
No. No guns were authorised to be on set.
Ah!
They phoned me up beforehand.
But you still brought 5 guns?
No. We took out the guns because we told we weren't allowed to have the guns.
Ah, but then you still had a gun.
Left one
We
in.
still had one gun that my friend, my Carrie, forgot to take out of a bag.
Now I understand. Right.
Yeah.
And these guns didn't come from Wish, otherwise it wouldn't be an issue.
No.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Now that sounds plausible. Even more. Now we've got rid of the gun conspiracy problem. I'm stalling here. I ain't got a fucking clue where to go with this. I'm not gonna lie.
Is there anyone
It's
in
true.
particular that's not very popular amongst the people there? Just in case, the gun thing was like, fuck, someone's going to shoot this gun.
Well, like throw someone on the bus, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think we all liked each other enough. At that
Right,
point,
cool.
though, when I found out Carrie had not taken that gun out, I'd throw him under the bus at that point.
So it's not like real life Among Us.
A little bit, yeah.
I can't see while on a set you couldn't have a gun. That's
Because
my
we were next to the safe house victims for a bank robbery.
yeah.
What did you use instead?
Did you have to detach your arms?
We had to sort of do like guns through the thing.
Oh, that was a quick answer. Oh,
You have to detach your arms because essentially.
you're harmless.
No, we used other. We
No
had to
guns
use other
allowed.
people's arms actually. We rented in arms before.
Oh, okay, like mannequins.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the guns.
These
Oh, these are guns. You just had mannequin arms walking. Oh yeah, no, you're not allowed guns. Oh, okay.
Now, we haven't learnt an awful lot about you today, but we had learnt before this story about, the stories that you write and a bit of the work that you've done in the past. So it all kind of lines up with, what we've learnt so far about you.
But then he's very good at writing stories. So.
Exactly. This could be a story that he's wrote and has now put himself as the main character. I mean, because the whole safe house victim part, there's so much going on to get to the main part of the story, which is pulling the gun out of the bag. Like, is that so much that it's definitely true, or was it an overcomplicated lie? I need one of you to say something, so I can just copy what you say.
After you.
Oh, fuck.
I kind of agree with what Kimmy was saying. That he does seem like he's been itching to tell the story. And he's been having a good time explaining this one.
You're right. I know that a lot of the people watching right now are all saying lie. There's no one said truth so far. However, earlier on, I took their advice and they were wrong. So I'm going to say it's true so far, as long as the others do. How you feeling, Mario?
Oh, it's itchy eyes.
Yeah, I noticed. I can't do that. If I do that, I lose a contact. It's so annoying.
Contact?
Yeah, I wear contacts.
Fucking hell, I can't even get them in. And
I know, I heard.
If I put them in, I couldn't get them out. So I was like, no, I'll just wear glasses.
I'm edging on the true side.
You just thumb it in, Mario. If you struggle. No?
What, you jacked eye?
That's what he said.
Yeah, you thumb it in. Get a bit of whiskey dick, never mind.
No,
Carry on.
I'll just wear glasses or just not fucking see anything.
Yeah, I can't do it. I don't like glasses on my face. I like sunglasses, but not normal glasses. I don't know why. It's different. Thumb in a flaccid. What?
Never mind it.
So I think we're all saying
Fucking
true.
moustache on my face.
Are we all saying
I'm
true?
going true.
Side. We're just not entirely sure if it's entirely true, but
Yeah.
we are edging on the true side.
Mario, are you agreeing or are you mixing things up?
I think this is what I think. I'm going to go with true, but I think it's true. But I think
There's an aspect.
I think the victims are a
Yeah,
bit
that's my problem.
exaggerated. But I'm
Right.
still going to go true.
It's such
Yeah,
a
I'll go
coincidence. Also, who gives a shit about them? like that's their thing. This is your thing. You know, you can't come to a rave and not play the music because some girl fell out of a car while music was blaring. Like, do you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure that's the entire plot of Footloose.
You know what? I think it's true because was this Talkfest and then they were applying like community guidelines from TikTok to make it more authentic with the whole no guns. No.
What?
Well, this is the BBC.
What?
This is,
Are we talking about BBC?
Yeah, the
Or
Bubba
Big Back?
Big back cock.
What?
No, the other BBC.
Oh,
Um,
Brian's big
Cock.
kahunas. I don't know.
Big boys cuddling.
I was
Pardon?
gonna say true.
Big boys cuddling.
Cuddling.
Wow. It's all us talking about cock.
Right.
You're all that cuddles. Yeah, it looks like we're all going
Big back
true,
cuddles.
mate. Looks like we're all going true. No
Is
one's
that what
arguing.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Ah.
It's true.
That's such a. That was such. Hey, I'm glad I didn't stick
Yeah.
with what everyone was telling me because, it was just. It was too much detail, in my opinion, for it to be a lie.
Great
Oh,
story.
I'm a really good bullshitter.
Well, yeah, you're a storyteller. You're a you make up stories. So you're going to be good at telling your stories, especially if you've wrote them down, you've researched them, you've done the development, and you know it
That
off by
sounds
heart.
like a great sketch.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
But like more of
Really
a
good sketch.
filmed in like a mockumentary style. You know, so just of everything you just said, but watching it from the outside. I think, and the whole victims thing, but they're telling a stupid story that's a bit funny. Maybe shot in like the way of the IT crowd. I think that would work in that kind of scene where one of the IT crowd people get to be able to do this film, but then when they're on the stage and they're filming it, they fucking pull out a real gun and then like it all goes down. Yeah, I think it'd be quite funny. And then they rob a sperm bank.
Yeah, it could be, to be fair.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. You should write that
When
down.
we filming it. When we filming it.
I would love to film something a little bit more feature length. Like I think we could get a lot of creators on board doing something like that. It'd be just like the ultimate cameo. Just fucking every UK TikToker in one film, all getting one line each, but we'll make it work. We'll just do a whole episode of true crimes, but again mockumentary style, but without trying to be too offensive. Make them all
Make
extras.
them all extras. Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, like little cameos where they walk past and you're like, oh fucking hell, it's Dan Spragg.
Oh fucking hell, we're filming Batman
like,
over here.
Yeah. Fucking hell, it's Dan Spragg's missus hanging out the back of her.
Is everyone related to Dan Spragg?
Yeah.
All of the
Or
extras.
Why are we stuck on
look,
Dan Spragg?
I don't know. It was the first name that popped into my head. All right then.
We could just have someone walking past going,
Oh,
dinner!
look, it's. Oh yeah. Oh,
Dinner?
fuck, it's Lawrence. I was gonna say Lawrence. Dinner. What's that
Well,
say?
What's that say?
We are reaching the hour on this one, so
Oh.
Are we done on that one there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, here comes Jesus,
Yeah,
spoiling
to
the
be
fun.
fair, I think I need to go fire one out anyway. So
You need to what? You go bash one out.
Are
That ain't very
we-
religious of you. It's not like a Christian would say.
Are we streaming next Thursday?
Pardon?
Are we streaming next Thursday?
Streaming?
We doing this next Thursday?
Yes.
Yeah,
Every Thursday.
Yeah, why?
It's the day before Good Friday. I don't know what. If
What the
Jesus-
fuck, what the fuck does Good
Like-
Friday even
like,
mean?
where was Jesus then?
What's Good Friday? Is that Easter?
Yeah, it's coming up to Easter, dude.
Isn't that the day Jesus
We should
got
do a
put
Sunday
in...
special.
Didn't you
Yeah,
get-
I need to see some. I need to see like some sort of special TikTok thing for it. I do like every year or something, like some sort of Jesus related thing, and
What about like
yeah,
Palm
it's like,
Sunday?
imagine like you come back to Earth and like you say,
Yeah,
like,
like
oh,
that.
do the people remember me for the day of this and my suffering and that? Oh yeah, we call it Good Friday. Excuse me.
You need to get yourself a 3-day ban on Friday and come back. on the Sunday.
Oh my
I've
god,
had
that's
that.
fucking genius.
I've had a ban on that, but yeah.
That is fucking genius. But knowing your luck, it'd be a 7-day ban. And they kill the whole
Yeah,
joke.
most likely, yeah.
I did a video once saying that if TikTok take this video down, they're agreeing to my terms and they owe me £1 million. And that video got taken down within an hour. I never got my £1 million, cunts. They actually put the video back up, which was weird. But yeah, anyway, go on, Scotty, I'll let you sign us off.
Well, that has been today's episode of The Lad's Supper with me, Scotty Wartooth, Super Lit Mario, Lord Kuntah, Kimmy, and the dheanasaur. Thank you very much for joining us,
yeah,
and
thanks,
we shall
Dhean.
see you
Dhean.
next week.
Counter! Alright, see you later, guys. Bye! Fuck, where's the off button? There it is.